Welcome everyone. Right now we're upgrading our gear, but first I need 55 mining to even start this. Oh wait. 55 mining, there we go. That lets us start the Heart of Darkness. And I knew they were gonna leave me in here to almost die, but we made it. Quest done and a few levels to show for it. While I'm working on cash, this is the perfect time to go over the plan. I love plans, you love plans, right? Also, we're about a minute in, so most people are already gone by now. Okay, so the main goal is Perilous Moons, and to do that we need a very specific setup. First up are the Frost Nagwas. They're weak to stab, so we'll use the Dragon Scimitar. They also drop the Glacial Tumultles, which are decent crush weapons. Next, we're going to farm some Sulfur Nagwas, and thankfully they are weak to crush. Lucky for us, we have the Tumultles, so we are all good to go. I forgot to mention that they drop the Sulfur Blades, which are a good slash for Perilous Moons. Once we have both weapons, the plan is to go and farm some Barrows for tank gear, as it makes the grind a lot easier. And finally, not leaving out our favorite low-level boss, Dagonoth Rex, for that sweet Berserker ring, since the Perilous Moons are all melee bosses. While we are doing all of this, we'll be training on defense, since I need 70 to actually wear the Barrows gear. But before we start, I need to finish the Slug Menace and buy my Proselyte gear. Since the run out here is so long, we're gonna have to save some prayer where we can. It's also nice to prayer flick at times to try and save a little more. They also drain your prayer if you're caught on the ice floor, so you have to keep moving. But as soon as we get the Pendant of Eights, we can teleport straight here and it changes the way we farm. Okay, now that we have the frozen boppers, it's time to kill the Sulfur Nagwa for the blades. The nice thing about these are that instead of worrying about prayer and running back, you can make these moonlight potions that'll restore your prayer and also give you a melee stat increase. The Sulfur Nagwas have the same style of prayer drain and attack, but since we have the potions, it's nothing to worry about. These didn't take long at all, which is kind of unfortunate since they give great melee XP and are super AFK. Before we start the Barrows arc, I wanted to take some stock of what I have. I knew I need some cash, so getting these keys out of the way was the first place to start. Didn't get much, but every little bit helps. With 650 death runes and only 10 prayer potions, I knew I was gonna have to do something about my supplies. My original plan was to use my minigame teleport to Shades of Morton, do one Barrows run, get to my boat, travel to Pest Control, do 2 games there waiting on my minigame to cool down, then go back to Barrows. I was gonna try and buy the seed pack from Pest Control, then I seen that the Renars are guaranteed in the herb pack, so I was gonna go for those. But after a few runs of this, I could see how crazy of a plan it was, so I decided to go and get my rogue's outfit instead. I think it was around 17 runs in total to get the full set, but it's worth it for the double loot. So now the new plan was to minigame the Barrows, then after, pickpocket Master Farmers until the cooldown was over, and I pretty much stuck to this plan. I did do a few runs of Royal Titans with an absolute gamer, and didn't get carried not one bit. But from doing this, I realized I had been severely neglecting my next slot. I guess I was just so caught up lately on the Berserker ring and getting new weapons that I forgot. And it's not like it's hard to upgrade Iron Man or not. For the Royal Titans run, I quickly made an Amulet of Strength for a very quick 10 strength bonus. Then after we ended the runs, I killed the Crazy Archaeologist and got the Amulet of Power. Not as much strength bonus, but it gives +6 in everything except range strength and magic damage. With my newfound power and will to fight to the end, I kept grinding the Barrows Renar cycle. I ended up getting a Thorax plate body around 8 KC and tons of seeds from the Master Farmers. I ended with 69 prayer potions with seeds still in the bank and herbs in the pack. And with 28 Barrows KC, we end the video here. Only the Thorax plate body to show for it, but with everything we got these 2 weeks, can you really complain? Hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments if it's too much on the added in stuff or you need more. Thank you for watching and good luck.